never changes. The end of the world occurred pretty much as we had predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around. The details are trivial and pointless. The reasons, as always, purely human ones. The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years. Few survived the devastation. Some had been fortunate enough to reach safety, taking shelter in great underground vaults. When the great darkness passed, these vaults opened, and their inhabitants emerged to begin their lives again. One of the northern tribes claims they are descended from one such vault. They hold that their founder and ancestor, one known as the Vault Dweller, once saved the world from a great evil. According to their legend, this evil arose in the far south. It corrupted all it touched, twisting men inside, turning them into beasts. Only through the bravery of this Vault Dweller was the evil destroyed. But in so doing, he lost many of his friends and suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save the world. When at last he returned to the home he had fought so hard to protect, he was cast out, exiled. In confronting that which they feared, he had become something else in their eyes, and no longer their champion. Forsaken by his people, he strode into the wasteland. He traveled far to the north, until he came to the Great Canyons. There he founded a small village, Arroyo, where he lived out the rest of his years. And so, for a generation since its founding, Arroyo has lived in peace, its canyons sheltering it from the outside world. It is home. Your home. But the scars left by the war have not yet healed, and the Earth has not forgotten.
What is going on, Brez? Jesse here. Welcome to Let's Play Fallout 2. Now, like many of you out there, I am beyond excited for Fallout 4, which is due to come out in, I think, just over a week now, which is unbelievable. It seems like just yesterday it was announced at E3 that it was going to be released in November. So, in order to celebrate and prepare myself for the release of Fallout 4, I have decided to come back and play Fallout 2, which is one of my favorite games in the Fallout series. Not that there are that many in the series, but I think it is especially iconic, especially going back to the days of Interplay. So, I guess we can jump right into it. New game. And who should I pick? Very physical person. Very agile, I assume? Yes. Begin. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I don't remember the characters too well, but I think we'll be fine. We'll figure this out. Okay, so we got an intelligent person. Sure, I'll just go with this guy. He sounds good enough for me. Let's look at it real quick. Everything looked according. Everything's fine. Check the traits real quick. I forget which one of these is which. Yeah, these are fine. They look fine, I guess. Well, I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to be using melee quite a lot, so I'm sure, if I remember the beginning of this game correctly. So pretty much focusing on fighting. Sounds fine. Alright. I know, alright, name's fine.
Come in, Chosen One. There are things you must know.
Are there now?
The village is dying. The signs are everywhere. Withering crops. Dying Brahmin.
I love the Brahmin. Always been one of my favorite parts of the Fallout series.
Sick children.
That's a little creepy.
There is hope, however. A slim hope that few know of. The old discs speak of an item called the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. It is said it can bring life to the wasteland. This will be your quest, if you prove yourself worthy. For that proof, you must first journey to the Temple of Trials. If you survive, come back to me. We will talk more. On
through this little fighting section
Chosen
first.
One. Prove yourself. Find the Gek. Be our salvation.
I remember when I used to play this game, dying many times in this temple area. I wasn't all that. Okay. Yeah, you just point and click to move. It's fairly simple. What does this guy have to say? You have not completed the trial of the Elder and may not pass. To go back to the village? Okay. I see. Alright. Well, I guess we'll dive head first into the Temple of Trials. Do I have any form of weapon? Yes, I do. This is coming back to me pretty quick. I'm remembering how to do all this stuff. Guess it just kind of gets ingrained to your memory. Oops. Didn't mean to run. Well, we have our first casualty, guys. It was pretty intense. Try to contain yourselves. And stab you too. Actually, I think the first time I played this, I forgot to look at my inventory, so I didn't realize you start with a spear. Which, as you can imagine, just trying to punch all these ants to death was far more difficult. But I was really young when I played this first time, so you can cut myself a little bit of slack. Just gotta get through all these scorpions and ants. Pretty serious threat. Can't even see this one down here. I'll just... okay. There he comes. I could have thought that a little better. Could have played that a little bit better, I think. Okay. Off we go. Oh, I'm still in combat. My bad. Gotta get one closer. Oh, man. I better not die to this stupid scorpion. Okay, good. Good. Man, this brings back memories. Oh my gosh. I mean, you guys, I'm sure you know, a lot of you guys that have been playing games since you were pretty little. Poisoned. But games that you played when you were little tend to have an imprint on you for the rest of your life. You always have this real strong nostalgia for them. Never seems to go away. I don't think I need to go over there, so I'm just going to keep moving this way, but Fallout has been part of my life for so many years. we're back to this in the middle of the screen, so I'm going to fix that. Give me 1 second here. Alright guys, and I'm back. I had to restart the game in order to fix my mouse issue. I really need to get a new mouse, but hopefully while we're doing this playthrough, it doesn't happen too many more times. But as we saw right before, maybe, this door is locked. And I remember that I believe you have to pick this lock. I think you have to go... Yeah. To use skills in these early Fallout games, you have to go into your inventory. Not your inventory, sorry. Your skill decks. Man, I'm not thinking. Your skill decks, and click on the ability, and then click on what you want to apply that ability to. Which was a perfectly good system for the time. But I'm still going to kill everything in this area. There's a scorpion over here, around this corner. I'm going to go kill. There we go. Mess up its day. There's actually another one up there I just saw. What's this? Bones. Bones. With a spear. Okay, well, I guess this was somebody else who thought he was the chosen one. He clearly was not. Lucky for me, I already kind of know ahead of time that I am the chosen one. The wonders of being the main character in a game. Oh yeah! These scorpions have these tails that are actually really valuable. So, I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Take them with me. Should be good. Now I'm just gonna run down around here, go after these ants I see wandering around down in this room. Show them what's what. Bitch! Come on, die. When I say bitch, you're supposed to die. You know how this works? Seriously? Seriously? Healing powder. That is what that is, right? Yes. You should all be familiar with healing powder, even if you've only played recent Fallout games, as it was rather common in New Vegas. But okay, I guess we're safe to move on now. I'm gonna save this real quick. So, do that. This is the save that I had whenever I left the game, restarted it. But actually, at the time here, I think, go open this door. Yeah, that's a new area. So, I'm just gonna call this video here. It's been a pretty good time so far, so I think I'm gonna continue on with this series while we wait patiently for Fallout 4, or not so patiently, for Fallout 4 to come out in a few days. So anyway, guys, like this video if you enjoyed. Leave comments for any suggestions you may have for our future videos, or any ways you think we could improve our videos here on this channel. And subscribe if you're interested in seeing our future videos. So anyway, Briz, I'll see you next time, here on the Gaming Briz.